Yo, what is good, everybody? Coming at you guys with another video today, talking about the great gains that we're making over here on Drip, and just a few updates, of course, with the animal farm. And then we have some new updates in terms of our airdrop schedule. So definitely stay tuned for that. Don't fear, we're still doing airdrops, guys. You know, I love giving out money. So if you haven't joined the team and you're not getting the airdrops yet, shame on you. Make sure that you join the team. All you have to do is get my buddy address from the description below, put it in the buddy section, hit update, deposit 1 drip, and then you will be on the team and you can start earning these airdrops. So another thing, guys, I really appreciate all the support on the channel. We are well over 1,800 subscribers at this point. Make sure that you guys keep commenting, liking, subscribing, smash that like button. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit those buttons for me. I really appreciate it. It helps me bring more content to you guys. And you know, I love doing crypto stuff. So I just love the opportunity to show people different ways to make gains every day. So just a few updates. We have Drip sitting at a price of $127 right now. So looking good. I think it was in the or not early, but lower 120s earlier, but we're back up. Price is looking really good. We still have a really good floor. Like, I don't think we've dipped below 115, 117, or even in the 1 teens at all. So we have a really good floor now. That is great. Still earning this great money over here, making $1,400+ based off our deposits. Team is at 40 strong. Guys, keep telling people about Drip. If there's somebody walking down the street, hey, stop them. Hey, have you heard about Drip? You know, be careful, because, you know, the world's crazy now, but people think you're doing something. But definitely just tell people that you know about Drip. Let them know about the great money that you're making passively. 1% every day. That is crazy. They might look at you crazy because the gains we're making are crazy. It's unfathomable over here. So looking good. Teams looking strong at 40 directs, 68 totals. My goal is to really start compounding. What I was doing a couple days ago or a week ago is I was taking some of my Drip profits and then putting that into the animal farm. At this point, my goal is to nurse the main baby. I got to keep building this Drip out so we can get to that 2,000 deposits. That's my next goal. Really going to be compounding from here on out. Pretty much going to compound every single day other than our airdrops. So that is my goal. I want to get this thing to 2,000 as fast as possible. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't like the animal farm. The animal farm is a beast, so I'm not going to forget about that. But I just got to make sure I'm taking care of my main lady here, and that is Drip. Now, make sure you guys are also following me on Twitter and Instagram. I definitely post content on there that's not always going to be talked about in the video. So make sure you follow me there at scrypto101. That's both on Twitter and Instagram. So 2 things that I tweeted today that are just super important. You know, I'm going on a Drip compounding frenzy for the next 60 days. That's what I just told you guys. I'm going to build that back out like crazy. And then the second thing is I plan to make a change to the team airdrop schedule based off of some research and best practices. The new system will allow those who spread the word about Drip, which is free, those who support our community, which is also free, and those who build their Drip backs to be rewarded the most. Now, I was doing daily airdrops, and technically it wasn't daily because I don't have enough time to do a video every single day because I do still work a full-time job. So crypto is just something I do, you know, in my spare time just because I enjoy to do that. So I am going to switch it to doing weekly airdrops. So it's still going to be every Saturday. So this is how the new structure will be. So the first week, we are going to award people for just interacting with things in the community. You know, I'm going to be like, hey guys, can you like and retweet this tweet that I pinned? And everybody who completes that task would receive the airdrop. So it's usually going to be about Drip, just kind of help promote Drip, get Drip out there to more eyes so we can really just build this thing out. So the first week we'll award everybody who interacts with a specific task that I asked. It might be Instagram, it might be Twitter, it might be YouTube, but definitely stay tuned. That is going to be the first week. Call it community service. Second week is going to be a 5 Drip minimum airdrop. So you have to have at least 5 Drip deposited to be eligible for that airdrop. If you have 5.1, if you got 5, you're good to go. 4.9, you gotta have 5. So make sure you have above 5, and if you do, you will receive part of that airdrop. The third week is going to be for the bigger bags. So you have to have 25 plus drip to qualify for that airdrop. And then week 4 will be rewarding the team builders. So if you have at least one person on your team, I will get you that airdrop. Now that's going to change. It might end up being 5. One week it might be 20. All these things are subject to change, guys. These are just what I'm going to start off with, just so we can really start building out this community and start building our bags, and you guys can start building your bags as well. And I'm going to show you exactly why that is so important. The difference in, just buying 1 drip now versus buying 5. I'm going to show you the power of compounding and just price appreciation, which we're going to see with drip. So in here, I just have a few different examples. So this is DRIPPIN. If you've never used it, definitely a really good tool to look at. Really shows you the power of compounding and just the different things that drip has the ability to do. So say you just buy 1 drip, put it in the faucet right now, and in 90 days, that 1 drip is going to be 2.342 drip. Now that's if you compound every day and you put in only 1 drip. It is going to be 2.342 drip. So with the current price, you would be paying $129. And then at the end of 3 months, that would now be $302. So this just shows you, just the power if you were just to buy 1 drip and just compound it. That's what it would do. Now, if you were to get 5 drip instead of just 1, now you are compounding this to 11.71 drip from 5. So as you buy more drip and deposit more drip, you're going to be able to compound more drip. That is key. The key is to be able to get as much drip daily that you can get. And this shows you now you'd be earning 1% on $1,500 in 3 months if you were to buy 5 drip and just compound it. Now, the thing that's super amazing to me too is that's if it's at the current price. If drip was to be in 3 months at $250, you are now looking at getting 1% of $2,900. So nothing has changed other than the fact that the price of drip has went up, which it's going to do. And this is why I incentivize people to get in now. So we're at $129 drip. We saw 200 about a month ago or a couple weeks ago. We're going to see 200 again. It's going to be a lot harder for you to invest when it's at 200, 250, 500, 1,000. It's going to be a lot harder to invest then versus right now. So I'm really incentivizing people to do it. This is the same thing I was doing when it was at 30, when it was at 60, when it was at 70. And then it gets to a point is where it will never be back to that price. So guys, now is the time to get in. Now is the time to build a bag. So make sure you're getting as much drip in there as possible and just really start compounding. Really look at the power of this and see that this is a life-changing opportunity. So just to really summarize it again, just super quick with the airdrop schedule. First week, that is going to be community service. You just have to do a specific task on Twitter, YouTube, and then you'll get the airdrop. Week 2, that's going to be for 5 plus. 25 plus week 3, and then week 4 will be for the team builders. So you'll see guys how that ends up working, and then continue to leave the comments. I appreciate all the support. You guys always leave constructive stuff, and just really appreciate all the feedback. Now we are going to transition over into the animal farm. Oh, hold on, I can't forget. So what I'm going to do instead of the daily airdrops for the past couple of days is I'm going to go here to the last video, and anybody that commented here on this is going to be able to receive an airdrop. So if you commented and you left the last 4 of your MetaMask, I am going to send you an airdrop. So I'm going to do 5 drip, and I'm going to split that amongst everybody who commented on the video. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Anybody who commented is winning this week. So everybody gets to eat. Everybody's getting more drip in their bag today. Now onto the animal farm really quick. We have Animal Farm sitting at a price of $200. Animal Farm. We have Pig sitting at a price of $272. Definitely pumped up a little bit from the news that Forex released today. I'll tell you more about later. We have Dogs on a little bit of a dip at 67. It was sitting at 7 pretty steadily, but on a little bit of a dip there. But let's look at what we are working with in the farms. So I still have the same strategy here, just really trying to get as many pigs as possible. We have the dogs WMB at 535% a day. Just went down to 531. I jinxed it, 523. So we have 0.1 pigs in here, almost 0.2. So $51 worth of pigs. The LP value is 8,800. We have Drip BUSD, which is looking good over here, getting us more pigs at 5,600. And then we have the Belt WBNB, the new addition to the team, over here at 3,000. So the price of Belt has really just been going up because I really think it's because of this farm. I'm not going to say that Belt might be over there doing his thing, but I definitely think there's a pump because of this farm and it having the best APR on a non-native token. So that's looking good over here at 3,000. So we have our way that we're getting dogs now, and now we have 2 ways here that we are getting pigs. At the end of the day, guys, the goal is to get more pigs, and that's what we're going to do. We have our dog rewards from that belt pool being put here. So we have 2.6 dogs here, $177. And then this is just another way that we're going to get pigs. You know, it's not a lot of pigs here that we're going to get from this just because of the low APR and the low value here that's staked. But, you know, 0.01 pigs is better than no pigs, so we'll take it. We have the pig pen here. Price of this has went up compared to what it was last video. So we're at 8,900 here, 33.2 pigs staked. So we're really building this thing out, and the BUSD rewards seem to be around $10 to $15 range for me daily. So I'm just really taking that and then just putting it straight into my wallet after it's harvested. Or when I change the LP, I actually don't even harvest it. I just change the LP and then the BUSD goes straight to your wallet. So if you're looking for it, if you're changing the LP, that's where it is. It's in your wallet. It's not gone. Just check your wallet. If you guys are over here on the farm making gains as you should be, make sure that you use my link in the description below. That's just going to help me out with some referral rewards, and I would just really appreciate it. The drip garden, man, there's been so much talk about the drip garden. I've already ROI'd on this one, so I don't put a lot of time and thought into this one. You guys know my strategy is to, get to certain goals, compound to those goals, and then claim for about a week. So we've reached the first goal, which was 500 plants. So I'm going to let this accumulate. You can see it's at about $128. I think that's after about a little more than a day. So I'm thinking we're going to get, after 7 days, right around maybe $750, $800 worth of LP from this. And then I'm putting it right back into the farm here to get more pigs from this drip BUSD pair. So we're looking good here. My next goal is to, like I said, I'm going to do a week of claiming, and then, or I'm going to let it accumulate for a week. If you guys know if it's better to do everyday claims versus if it's better just to wait, let it accumulate, if you know that, let me know, because I've still been trying to get a good answer on that. But 500 was our first goal. Next goal is actually going to be 750. I said 600 at first, but I'm going to raise it to 750 because that gives me more room to compound. I don't want to, claim, compound, and then, a week after be claiming again. I really do want to build this out. So I'm going to do 500, 750, and then 1,000 as our goals. So once it gets to that point, I'll claim for a week, and then I'm going to compound to the next goal. But this thing has been a monster. It is almost up a million, it's almost up 100,000 LP tokens from the last video, which was just a couple days ago. So this thing is, going off, and it really good investment. You're earning 3% a day on this. This is the riskier side of it. The farms and the pools are going to be more stable. This is the riskiest part of the animal farm, but definitely a good money maker. Like I said, I've ROI'd at this point, and I'm just taking this LP and putting it straight into the farm. So reinvesting my profits. Dogs, price action, it's on a little bit of a dip. Like I said, it was more so in that 70 range. This will possibly recover once the pig game comes out, just because you actually need dog to earn the referral rewards. So I definitely think this is going to see a spike back up once that game is released, and I believe that is sometime next week. Pigs is just up and down, guys. I mean, news is released, it goes up, and then people sell it, and then news comes out, it goes up, and then people sell it. So I really don't even look at price. At the end of the day, the more pigs you have, you're going to be a winner. So just get as many pigs as possible, because those BUSD rewards from the vault and the pig pen, these things are definitely going to start going up. So it's only going to get better from here. Get as many pigs as possible, get as many dogs as possible, and you will win. Last but not least, we'll look at VFAT really fast just to look at our totals in here. It's a lot easier to calculate it here. If you've never used VFAT, definitely check it out. A really good platform that just helps you look at some of the APRs and lets you know your daily yields and things like that. So we are at 14.6K here in the pools. And then we have, come on, load up, load up, load up. I think we're right at like 26.5K in the farm total. So we'll look real fast. So we got right at 12 here. So we got 12K here, 14.6K here. So we're at 26.6. So guys, we're going up, and this is on a dip. So you can imagine once we see some positive price action, the price of this LPs are going to go up, and they're going to go through the roof. It's very, very soon. I think we're going to see a pretty massive pig pump. One of the reasons why is because what Forex released today. So I'm going to just go through this really quick. The new pig staking protocol has been named after opening up suggestions from the community. It will be called the Piggy Bank. I like the Pig Palace, but that was just me. But Piggy Bank is cool too. The Piggy Bank combines the best elements of Hex with the best elements of Drip Garden without the negatives of Hex, such as inflation, low APY, diluted staking rewards due to centralization, linear bonuses for long staking, and other limiting factors in Hex. We also take the advantage of a referral system throughout the whole project. Blah, 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 blah. You guys don't really need to know all of this. The biggest parts here is the Piggy Bank is the first ever non-inflationary variable time staking annuity. Has longer pays better mechanics with nonlinear increase in principal buying power for time staking longer. The ability to have multiple stakes from the same wallet, allowing users to set up convenient lockup strategies. This one's really cool. Stake airdropping functions allow you to drop airdrop time stake to your friends and family. So what you'd be able to do is you would actually be able to stake a time restricted pig balance, and then from there you would be able to send that to friends and family. So you could incentivize different ways with that. Is, hey, that might be somewhat of an airdrop. I'll send you this certain length pig stake. But that's definitely super cool. If you're into Hex, this definitely has some of the mechanics of it, and just definitely look through some of these. I think this is going to make the pigs very, very attractive in price and just in terms of demand. So I think we're definitely going to see a pretty big pig pump in terms of price. So we're looking good on both ends here. Drip is doing its thing, as always, paying us 1% a day. Make sure you guys are hopping in here, building out those bags. Make sure that you're compounding as much as possible. The goal is to get as much in this column right here as possible. Keep building that up. Even if it's one, even if it's two, everybody starts somewhere. So make sure you're compounding this, and then just buying drip when you have the chance to. Now is a great time to get a couple more drip. This is a life-changing project, so don't miss out on it. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter and Instagram at scrypto101 as well. Definitely post stuff here, some hints on things I might be getting into, and just some other things like that you won't always see on the YouTube channel. So just make sure that you're on there as well. DRIPPIN, a great tool. Make sure you check this out if you really want to see the power of the potential of drip when it comes to compounding and how much money you can make, and the difference of just, 1 drip versus 5 drip versus 10 drip. And just really play with the price to see, your potential yields in the future. Animal Farm is over here doing this thing as well. We'll see a pig pump very soon, I believe. Keep building your positions. Now is the best time to do it because the prices are as low as they're going to probably get. Hop in the Drip Garden if you haven't. Definitely use my referral link if you're making your gains over here. And then we have the prices looking good. VFAT's the great tool to use as well. If you guys have not used that before, definitely hop in there to see what you're making in terms of your yield. Everybody on the video will be getting the airdrop today. So if you commented here on the last video, you will be getting a airdrop. So be on the lookout for that. And then we just have so many cool things coming to the channel. There's going to be some more NFT related stuff and GameFi content that's going to be coming very soon. Working with a few projects, doing some research so I can start bringing you guys some more, some different material. Drip is great. It's been paying the bills, building the bags. So this is really what's been paying out. But we're going to start getting into some GameFi stuff as well, because I think that's super interesting. Make sure that you guys are commenting, liking, and subscribing to the videos. Like I said, we're way over 1,800 subscribers at this point. So keep doing your thing, keep supporting the videos, and I'm going to keep making this great content. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram at scrypto101. Keep building the bag. We're going to make the money. Drip's still dripping. The animal farm is doing its thing, and we're going to keep sending out these crazy airdrops. Stay tuned.